Here we are, the spring of 2026, and I haven't done one of these videos. I'm looking at the channel. The last time I recorded anything was a year ago when we had our first annual car show. Well, this year we're having it again. We're going to have our second annual car show in Nutley at our office, 653 Franklin Avenue, on April 25th from 12 to 3 p.m. p.m., not p.m., p.m., but I'm going to give you an update what's been going on in Nutley since we last did something like this. So I have a whole printout here. So if you see me looking down, I had to print everything out, and I'm going to read it off to you what's happening right now. First, let me tell you that the spring selling season has started. There's about 30 homes on the market right now. So if you're thinking about selling, now's the time to do it. That's it. That's it. You can, if you hear that and you're a home seller, you can leave after that, what you just heard. Okay? So this is some information that I compiled and put together earlier this morning. We're looking at the median list price, $699,000, and the it's up from when March of 2026. It was $649,000. So the list price has gone up. That's a good thing. Average home value is about $654,000. Year over year change, up almost 6%. Median days on the market, in March, it was 22 days. Median days on the market in April, we won't get that until May, but we're probably looking about 30 days, something like that. So the Nutley housing market continued to be, the Nutley housing market continues to be competitive with home sales up 5.8% year over year, outpacing the broader New Jersey statewide average at 3.6. So we're doing better, 100 times better than, or 200 times better than the rest of the state. Despite rising property taxes, local realtors report that demand for the limited inventory of homes remains strong, and the market shows no sign of significant cooling. Well, more homes are coming on the market, and as more homes come on the market, there's going to be some cooling. The key takeaways here: homes are going to pending in roughly 18 days on average, reflecting strong buyer interest. Only 23 active listings are available at the moment. When I checked this morning, there's like 7 coming soon, so about 30. It's still a seller's market in Nutley right now. All right? The market is seeing a steady influx of families attracted by Nutley schools, transit access, and proximity to Manhattan. Buying in Nutley runs approximately 2% above the national average in cost. Major development news. Let's talk about on campus, the Nutley and Clifton campus. The former 116-acre Hoffman LaRoche Pharmaceutical Campus continues its massive transformation into a mixed-use hub for technology, education, healthcare, and innovation. Prism Capital Partners have secured 3 redevelopment approvals, unlocking the campus's next major phase. So here's the part where you may not like. 1,074 multifamily residential units have been approved. 90,000 square feet of additional retail space has been approved. A 15,000 square foot R&D facility, we don't know what that is yet. And a major data center approved for an 11-acre parcel at Kingsland and Cathedral, supported by a 10 MW co-hybrid power plant, replacing an earlier community-opposed trucking depot. So remember, they were going to put a trucking depot over on Cathedral Ave where they leveled the old Roche buildings, but now it's going to be a data center. And retail, Panera Bread has broken ground, and they're building it out, 3,500 square foot lease. Starbucks is already there. They're going to have a Chipotle, which is coming, and a Chase Bank, which is under construction. Healthcare, Hackensack Meridian Health Ambulatory Care Center, construction on track, opening expected late 2026. The Hackensack Meridian School of Medicine and Center for Discovery and Innovation already operates on campus. Infrastructure, On3 power plant upgraded with the PSE&G support February 2026. Here's the existing tenant list on campus. It includes, I guess you pronounce it ISE, Quest Diagnostics, Ralph Lauren, Seton Hall University, Modern Metal, Proponent Federal Credit Union. New construction on an abandoned lot. Demolition at 259 Center Street began March 20th, 2026. That's the place next to Brown Funeral Parlor. They're going to be putting a new oil change and brake repair shop, replacing the former abandoned lot. So I guess we're happy it's not going to be apartments. Infrastructure and public projects, sidewalk and traffic calming project near the Oval Park. We've all been watching that project go on. A large sidewalk construction project is underway near Park Oval and the school zone, Nutley High School, John H. Walker Middle School. Traffic calming improvements. That's where we had some issues where a couple people last year got hit because people were going around, people waiting at the light. Expected to be cleared by the end of 2026. So it's ongoing. Nutley is having their annual book sale. It's the Dolores Capalbo book sale will proceed as planned April 21st, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. April 24th, 25th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Property taxes. Nutley's property tax remain a top concern for residents. Rising tax bills have dampened buyer demand but are a significant factor in monthly payment calculations. For a median-priced home at $649,000 with 25% down, buyers need approximately $4,300 a month, requiring an annual household of roughly $147,000. A new statewide initiative launching in 2026 will offer meaningful property tax relief for eligible seniors, designed to help longtime residents stay in their home. It's called the Stay Act. I think up to $6,500. Can't be any more than 50% of your annual tax bill, up to $6,500. All right? Nutley's real estate market is expected to remain strong through 2026, driven by continued scarcity of inventory, on-3 campus transformation, bringing jobs, retail, and eventually housing, strong school reputation and commuter appeal, modest New Jersey-wide price appreciation, 2 to 4% projected for the year. So, for my people out there that are homeowners, we are doing actually twice better than the rest of the state when it comes to valuations on property. And it's true. I mean, right now we got about 30 homes on the market. That's still maybe a month and a half worth of inventory. If that, a normal market is probably about 5 to 6 months worth of inventory. We haven't seen that in quite a while, but a lot more people are not waiting for interest rates to drop. And we didn't touch on that, but interest rates are probably staying at 6.5%. They're not going anywhere the rest of the year unless the new Fed chairman gets in and artificially somehow depreciates him or pushes him down, which I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or not. But that's what's happening in Nutley right now. Don't forget, we have the Ciccolini project that was supposed to start at the end of the month, but from what I understand, they're several months behind on the project itself, and it's going to have it's going to encompass some new commercial, but it's also going to have about 130 or 140 some odd residential units going up. So this part of Franklin Ave is going to start getting pretty busy. Again, I'm Matt DeFede from Realty Executives Elite Homes. Have a great day.